Hello, boys and girls. It's Mr. McAndrew, the math coach in Rockland. Really excited to be with you again today. We are going to play Match My Pattern. You may have played this before. If you have, this time we're going to be using bigger numbers. So, what you need to do, and if you haven't played it, don't worry about it. I'm going to show you how to play it. It's really fun. I need you to get 10 objects. Coins would be great, like pennies or dimes or nickels, any coins that you might make sure you ask your parents before you go and get them, but would be great. But 10 objects could be 10 Lego pieces, 10 stuffed animals, but you do need 10 objects to play this game. So go get those now. All right, you can pause the video. Just click on the two little lines that help you pause it. If you need help, ask one of your parents, your teacher, if she's available. And when you have the 10 objects, then come on back and I'll see you in a minute. All right. All right, so welcome back. So I'm going to show you how this game plays, how to play this game. I'm going to put up some dots. Okay, and first we are going to figure out how many dots there are. So if you look at these dots, we can count that there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There are 8 dots. No matter how I count those, there's always 8 dots. Even if I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, still 8 dots. Okay, so what I would like you to do is take your objects. You only need 8 of them, right? 8. And match my pattern. So I'm going to show you what that means. I'm going to, if you already know how to do this, feel free to go right ahead. I'm going to try and put down 8 pennies. That's what I have. I have 8 pennies. And I'm going to try and put them in the same pattern as the dots down here. By the way, do you know which president is on the face of the penny? Abraham Lincoln. All right. So, let's see. How did I do? Do I also have 8 pennies? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And so great. 8 is great. Do my pennies match the pattern of the 8 pennies down here? Pretty good, right? Maybe it's not perfect, but it's pretty close. Okay, we're not looking for perfect. We're looking for fun and good, not perfect. Okay, so great job. So I have 8 pennies and 8 dots. Let's try another one. Okay, so I'm going to show you some dots. Let's see if you can tell me, how many dots do you see? All right, if you said 8 dots, again, you are correct. It looks a lot different from the last one we did, right? But in fact, they're both showing 8 dots. So let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There are 8 dots. So please take your 8 objects and match my pattern. While you're doing that, I'll go ahead and do the same thing with my pennies. And I'll see you in a second. By the way, boys and girls, anytime you want to pause the video, right? If you didn't hear something I said or you want to hear it again, you can rewind, you can pause it. Feel free to do that, okay? This is the cool thing about video is you have some power here, right? It's like, oh, I want to hear that again. Pause it, rewind, and there you go. All right, so do your objects look like mine? Are they configured in the same way as the dots? Yeah, great. So I have 5 here. Let's count. 1, this is how I think of it. I see 5 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, just like when you roll dice, 5. And I see 3 here, also similar to dice because they're in a row, they're like on a diagonal. But so I see 1, 2, 3. So I have 5 here, and then 6, 7, 8. Same as down here. I have 3 here, 3 here, 5 here, 5 here. So I have 8. You may have seen it differently. Maybe you saw 3 here, and then you counted on from there. You might have gone 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, either way, we have 8 objects. Great job. Let's try another one. All right. How many objects, how many dots do you think there'll be this time? You think it'll be 8 again? Nah, can't be 8 again, can it? All right, count how many dots there are. What? There's 8 again. Oh my goodness. Are you kidding me? But look how different it is from the last one we did. Right? And even these. But they're all 8. Let's count to make sure. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We do. So match my pattern with your objects. I'll be doing the same thing. Wherever you are right now, I hope you are having a good day. I hope you enjoy this game, and feel free to play with anybody else. So, for example, you could play with somebody. You could put down 5 objects or 10 objects or however many objects you want, and then maybe one of your brothers or sisters or parents or somebody, they have to match the same number and the same pattern and see how they do. Or have them do something, and then you have to match their pattern. Okay, so let's look at my pennies. How did I do? Do I have 8 pennies? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes. Does it match the pattern? It's pretty good, right? So the way I think of it is I have 4 here and 4 here. So 4 and 4, 4 and 4 makes together 8. I have 8 fingers up right now. 4 and 4 makes 8. Or I could do it this way. Maybe that makes more sense. So 4 and 4 makes 8. Just like I have 4 pennies here and 4 pennies here. All right, let's do like 2 more. Will it be a different number this time? I don't know. Let's see. Okay. Let's do this one right here. How many dots do I see? How many dots do you see? If you counted 9, you are correct. If you had difficulty with that, but you tried and you're doing your best, your brain's growing. So awesome job. All right, so how did you know that was 9? You may have counted them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Or you may have said, wait a second, I see 5 here. I see 4 here. I know that 5 plus 5 plus 4 more gives me 9. So that you might have done it like that. If you didn't do it like that, start to think about ways that you can do that. It makes it faster. We call it fluent. Become fluent. When you're reading fluently, you can just read without pausing and getting interrupted. When you can look at dots fluently, you just look at them and say, oh, I can see a 5 and a 4. 5 and 4 makes 9. Okay, so let's make our pattern. Let's match the pattern. You do that with your objects while I do it with my pennies. Let's see if we have something that looks the same. All right, do your objects look like my objects? Okay, well, I'll fix that right here. Do you have 5 over here and 4 over here? Do you have 9? All right, awesome job. So I'm going to give you 2 more. I lied, I said 1 more, but I'm going to say 2 more. But this time I'm not going to make the pattern. I want you to just do it and see how you do, okay? All right, so that was 9. I want you to make this pattern. How many dots are there? Yes, there's 9 again. Did anyone see that there's 6 here and 3 more? So 6, 7, 8, 9. So if you need to pause the video, that's fine. But match that pattern with your objects, okay? All right, I'm going to show you another one. How many dots do you see there? Might take you a minute to count. Who said 10? If you said 10, you are correct. If you did not get 10, but you did your best and you're learning, your brain's growing. So good for you. So let's look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Did anybody see it differently? Instead of counting by ones, did you see it differently? Did anybody see, for example, that there's 5 here and then 5 over here? Like there's a 5 like on the dice, right? There's 5 here and 5 here. We know that 5 and 5 more makes 10. Or let's do it this way. 10 fingers. So 5 and 5 makes 10. Maybe you saw it a different way. That's fantastic. So match my pattern. Pause the video if you need to. Match it. Okay, make sure you have your 10, 5 and 5, and we'll do the next one. All right. So I lied again. There's one more. Which one should I do? I'm going to do this one. Okay, here we go. Last one. How many dots do I have here? Once again, I have 10 dots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I have 10 dots. Did anybody know that this was 9? That's a lot. That's a lot of dots. You may not have known that. Maybe you did. So how did you do it? How did you figure out it was 10? Maybe you saw, you might have seen like 3, and then 3 more, which is 6, 3 more, which is 9, and then 1 more, which makes 10. Right? There's lots of different ways that you can do it, and it's great to have these conversations with your teacher and your classmates when you can, so you can learn about different ways that you can put numbers together. Because 10 might look like this, it might look like this, and it might even look like that, right? But it's all 10. Does anybody, how would you see that? How do you get 10 for that? I'll leave you with that question. Have a great day. Great to see you. Very proud of the work that you're doing. Keep it up, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.